Giving Back, Linda's Legacy. 30 years ago, a woman named Linda Greenberg was walking along the streets of Baltimore on a cold winter night. She saw a homeless man who looked cold and uncomfortable sitting on the side of the street and gave her hat to him, deciding that he needed it more than she did. This small act of kindness has bloomed into the incredible homeless drive called Giving Back, Linda's Legacy that now takes place every winter. Greenberg, an Anne Arundel County resident, was raised in New York by her two parents. She moved to Baltimore when she was 22 years old and has lived in the Baltimore area ever since. Ever since that cold Baltimore night 30 years ago, Greenberg and her family have helped collect and donate all kinds of everyday items to the homeless and needy people of downtown Baltimore. Linda, her husband David, and their two kids, Mark and Corey, were the first members of this organization. As the boys grew older, the organization began to expand, as Mark and Corey would bring some of their friends along with them. That small group of people has quickly grown into hundreds upon thousands of Maryland residents every year. Nowadays, the preparation for the delivering of goods begins in September and October, versus the week before Christmas when the Greenberg family would start preparing. When the vice president of the organization, Steve Anstead, begins contacting different local companies and schools, asking them to start donating different things that can be delivered to the homeless. Then from December 20th to December 23rd, people from all over come to the farmers market in downtown Annapolis and begin sorting the donated items into boxes and loading them onto U-Haul trucks. Then, on Christmas Eve, everyone meets in the parking lot of the Annapolis DMV and begins to travel different routes throughout Baltimore and Washington, D.C. to anywhere from 3 to 5 homeless shelters to help unload the trucks and meet with some of the members of the homeless shelters. This organization has expanded mostly in the Anne Arundel County area, but is still popular all throughout Maryland, having steadily increased the number of people involved each year. Much of this increase has to do with the publicity of the organization and the pride of the people involved. 2012 was my third straight year participating in this organization, and I have heard more and more about it each year. It's been talked about through chain emails, flyers, and even student announcements at different schools, all preaching the wonderful experiences and opportunities different people have had through Linda's legacy. 3 years ago, I heard about it through an email sent out to our whole local community from a woman who had been involved for many years and wanted others to be able to share the same experience she had. This experience, however, would not be complete without the Christmas Eve trips. Gathering to help pack and sort boxes onto trucks is one thing, but being able to actually travel to the homeless shelters, see all of the homeless people stationed there, and to be able to give them the things they need to help make their holiday season is such a unique experience. Linda Greenberg started this organization because of what her father taught her as a child. My father always taught me, if you have more than you need, give it away, states Greenberg. Although 2012 was the first time in 30 years that Greenberg was unable to make it to any of the loading or delivering days, everyone involved in the organization is sure that she was happy that all of us were able to share the same experiences she has through the years while helping the homeless.